like almost whole Las Palmas is here. People are here to celebrate the summer solstice, and here in Spain it's called the Fiesta de San Juan. In Sweden we call it the midsummer, but we celebrate it tomorrow. So it's thousands of people on the beach, and the tradition is at midnight they set off a lot of fireworks, and then all the people go to have a swim in the ocean. But I won't, it's too cold.
We are still in Las Palmas, Gran Canaria, working on the boat.
We decided to buy a new anchor because the one we have is a bit too small. It's only 15 kilos, and we wanted to have an anchor that we can use all the time. So we if it's gale or even storm, we want to use the same anchor always. So we decided to buy a Rockna, a 25 kilo Rockna. Ron has a displacement of about 10 tons, so a 25 kilo Rockna will be more than enough. But because of this, the Rockna won't fit in the anchor roller we have at the moment on the boat. So we also decided to make a new arrangement, anchor roller in the front of the boat.
Johan made a sketch of the anchor roller, and since we don't have a welding machine on board, we found a local welder who helped us to build the piece.
Do you remember in the last episode when I tried to lift this monster? Well, now we have a place for it. The one we had before was a 15 kilo Bruce that was too small, and that was sitting down here. That wasn't the best solution either. So we're really happy how it turned out. It's really stable, and it feels good to have a slightly oversized anchor.
The days went by fast, working on the boat and on the computer. But we got company almost every day by the Spanish cat Helge, who lived on another boat on the same pontoon.
Johan, titta ut där!
Hey. Yeah, we decided to build a box for the instruments.
Yeah, we're gonna move them.
Yeah, at the moment we have the plotter where the wheel is, and we have some instruments in the aft cockpit where I'm sitting now. But we realized that when we're sailing, we quite often sit in the front cockpit.
Yeah.
And so we want to move all the instruments to under the spray head instead. We're going to build like a pod for that, to have the instruments in, to protect them, and
it would be easier to use them.
yeah.
You don't have to go out here, especially during night, when we almost always sit
In the front.
in the upper cockpit. You always have to go out to lean over to watch maybe to go and watch it on the plotter if you don't watch on the iPad, but also to look at the other instruments. So this would be a lot easier now when you just have them in front of you all the time.
Yeah. I'm boiling the plywood a bit to make it easier for the curvature on the instrument pod. Yeah, so it won't break, because the radius is quite tight. So I need to do this first and then fix it in this in the radius that I want. When the water has dried out, we can glue it with the epoxy. Putting on a coat of epoxy on the plywood because this plywood isn't boil-proof, waterproof, or the glue inside it. So of course this box will be quite protected under the spray hood, but it feels good to do it anyway before we put the paint on. And yeah, and if I didn't say that, this is the box for the instruments and the plotter.
I was just sanding down the epoxy layer that we put here. So this is where the instrument used to sit. So we did a laminate of epoxy. So I was sanding it, and yeah, then we're gonna paint here. So it would look nice again. When do you think we can have dinner?
I don't know. But this is the worst clogging I ever experienced. It's so fucked up. I mean, taking every piece apart, and yeah. But I found it now.
So my mom has just arrived and opened her big suitcase. And yeah, this is some of the things that she brought for us. Like, noodles that are so much cheaper to buy in Sweden. And the best. Look. Halloumi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 halloumi. And even better, cheese. Oh my god. And candy. I don't know how many kilos, but a lot of candy. And of course, licorice. Oh, it's gonna be a good night tonight. I'm gonna eat a lot of candy. When my mom came to visit, we were almost finished with the work, so we took an afternoon walking to the old part of Las Palmas, Triana and Vegeta. These are our favorite neighborhoods in the city, and we walked around looking at the old houses and the big cathedral. After almost 4 weeks in Las Palmas, we left to sail to the south coast. The Canary Islands are known for the acceleration zones between the islands, where the wind gets compressed and therefore very strong. My mom sailed with us, and it was her first time sailing ever. Sailing again!
Yeah, it was a while now. How does it feel?
It's almost 4 weeks since we were sailing the last time, and you're always feeling a bit tense when you're going out again.
We have 25 to 30 knots of wind. Going downwind on the east coast of Gran Canaria. Finally some sun. And yeah, we're going by head sail only because we're not going very far today, so doing 6 to 7.5.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It feels great to have all the instruments at the same place. Okay. Hi guys, hope you enjoyed episode 18, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps us a lot.
We really hope you want to follow us along on this adventure, so don't forget to subscribe to see the coming episodes.
We want to give a big thank you to all the patrons for the support in making these videos, and if you want to become a patron, you can click down here.
So stay tuned for the next episode and take care.
Bye bye.
Cheers.